The suit weighs 80 pounds. It takes 3 minutes to put on. It covers everything: your chest, your arms, your legs, your face. From the outside, you look invincible, like something that can't be hurt. But the men and women who wear it know a truth that nobody talks about. If the bomb goes off while you're standing over it, the suit doesn't save you. It just makes it easier to find the pieces. So why do they still walk toward it? That's the question. And the answer is one of the most disturbing things about this job. Not because it's complicated, but because it's simple. They walk toward it because someone has to. And they wear the suit not to survive the explosion, but to survive everything before it. Picture a street in a mid-sized city. 2047 in the afternoon. School lets out in 13 minutes, 2 blocks away. There's a bag sitting against a wall. Nobody owns it. Nobody's touched it in 40 minutes. A storefront camera caught someone leaving it there and walking away fast, head down, hood up. The call comes in. By the time the bomb squad arrives, the street is already half evacuated. Officers are moving people back, voices controlled, hands firm. But their eyes keep going to the bag. The technician suiting up in the back of the truck doesn't look at it yet. He's not ready. You don't look at it until you're ready. His partner helps strap the collar, checks the seams, taps his shoulder twice. Old ritual, no explanation needed. His wife texted him 20 minutes ago about dinner. He hasn't answered. He'll answer after. He always answers after. Here's what they don't show you in movies. The suit, the full EOD bomb suit, the one that looks like it could stop a tank, is not designed to stop an explosion. It's designed to redirect one. There's a difference, a crucial, terrifying difference. A modern improvised explosive device, detonated at close range, releases energy in all directions simultaneously. Pressure waves, fragmentation, heat. That energy doesn't care about Kevlar. It doesn't care about ceramic plating. If you are directly above the device when it goes, the suit becomes a pressure vessel. The force has nowhere to go. In some scenarios, the suit makes the outcome worse. This is not a secret. Every bomb technician knows this on day one. They put the suit on anyway. So what does the suit actually do? It protects against the things that kill you before the explosion, and the things that can kill you if the explosion is small. A tripwire snapping against bare skin, a fragment from a secondary device. A low-yield charge designed not to destroy, but to injure. To bring down the technician so that responders rush in and trigger the primary. That's a real tactic. It has a name. It's been used. The suit buys time. The suit handles the edges. But against a real device, against the kind of bomb that ends up on the news, the suit is theater, and they know it. Stop for a second and sit with that. You're walking towards something that might kill you. You're wearing equipment that makes you feel protected, and you are fully, professionally, clinically aware that the protection is partial, that past a certain point, the physics don't care what you're wearing, and you keep walking, not because you've suppressed the fear, not because you've convinced yourself it won't happen. The best bomb technicians in the world will tell you, the fear is always there. It never goes away. You learn to function alongside it. You learn to think clearly while your body is screaming at you to run. That is the skill, not courage as the absence of fear, but action in the direct presence of it. Now here's where it gets more complicated. Sometimes they don't wear the suit at all. Full EOD armor. The 80-pound ensemble limits mobility dramatically. You can't crouch low enough. You can't fit into tight spaces. Your hands lose sensitivity. In a complex, multi-component device, that lost sensitivity could be the difference between cutting the right wire and the wrong one. So sometimes technicians approach in nothing more than light tactical gear, sometimes in just their uniform. When journalists first learn this, they usually can't believe it. They ask, why would anyone do that? The answer is one of those things that sounds insane until it suddenly makes complete sense, because slow hands kill you. The suit makes your hands slow. If the device is complex enough, If it requires precise manipulation, if the margin for error is measured in millimeters, the suit becomes a liability. It reduces the one thing that actually keeps you alive, control. So they take it off, and they walk toward it anyway. There's a statistic that gets passed around in EOD circles. The average time a bomb technician spends in proximity to a live device over the course of a career is longer than most people would believe. Not minutes, not hours across a lifetime. Hours within a single deployment cycle. And every one of those hours, they are making decisions, reading, assessing, eliminating possibilities, holding their breath on the ones they can't eliminate. The technicians who last longest in this job share one characteristic: not bravado, not recklessness, not some superhuman detachment from mortality. They are the ones who are comfortable being uncertain. They have trained their minds to operate in conditions where the information is incomplete, where the stakes are absolute, and where there is no good option, only the least bad one. They can hold two truths at once. I might not survive this, and I am the only one who can do something about it. That combination, clarity and acceptance, is arguably one of the rarest psychological states a human being can achieve. And these people reach it at 80 pounds of gear, kneeling over a device with school kids 2 blocks away and a text from their wife they haven't answered yet. Here's the part they rarely talk about publicly. The psychological cost doesn't come from the close calls. It doesn't spike after the moments that almost went wrong. It compounds in the silence. It's the drive home after a render-safe operation, when everything worked, when the device is neutralized, when everyone is safe and the street is open again and nobody even knows your name. It's sitting in your car in the driveway for 12 minutes, not ready to go inside, not because you're traumatized, just because the version of you who walked toward that bag and the version of you who's supposed to sit at dinner and talk about the weekend, those two people need a moment to merge back together. And sometimes they don't merge cleanly. Sometimes there's a seam, a place where the two versions of yourself don't quite line up anymore, and you get good at hiding it because you don't want people to worry, and because you know that what you do is important, and because the team counts on everyone staying level. But the seam is there. The suit is designed to protect the most critical thing on scene, not the technician's life. The technician's function. The helmet protects their vision so they can keep working. The chest plate protects their hands so they can keep manipulating. The collar protects their neck so they can keep thinking clearly. Every component is optimized for one purpose: to extend the period of time during which the technician can remain useful. That is the design philosophy. It is not shameful. It is not heartless. It is honest in a way that most industries never are. Your job is to solve the problem. The suit keeps you solving it for as long as possible. Every bomb technician who has ever walked away from a device has walked away knowing something they will never be able to fully explain to anyone who hasn't done it. They know what it feels like to stand at the exact point where everything could end and choose to stay, not because they're fearless, not because they've accepted death, but because the alternative is to leave the bag against the wall 2 blocks from a school, 13 minutes before the bell, and they cannot do that. So they put on the suit, they walk forward, and they trust that their hands will be steady enough. They always have to trust that, because the suit won't save them if they're not. If you found this content interesting, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload.